you're considered by many to be one of the greatest fighters of all time. You're the 3-time king of pancrase. You're a UFC heavyweight champion. You're now in the UFC Hall of Fame. What I'm interested in trying to unpack a little bit is how much you had to put yourself through physically. I mean, we saw it with Mark Kerr in the film, but what type of sacrifices were you doing during that whole run, during that whole period?
Well, that all stems from my childhood, right? I was a very sick kid. I had a horrible skin disease. I was the leper in school. Melaatse is what they say in Holland.
That's what they call it.
That's what they called me, yeah. So I had to wear gloves, and it would be at times, so when I made a fist, it would open up, and that's what would come out. It was disgusting. So the kids were afraid of me, of course. They thought I was contagious. And that had to hand with severe asthma attacks. So if I had severe asthma, and severe asthma is not, I got asthma, no, it's a week in bed, not able to eat, not very hard to drink even water, and do everything in your bed because you can't freaking walk, not breathe. So that was, but then my skin would clear up, and if my skin was really bad, then I wouldn't have asthma. It was really bad. So a lot of people at home know this. The kids have it. I help a lot of people actually. They're emailing me what I used to do to get rid of all that stuff. But getting bullied from my 6 years old till I was 14, so 8 years being bullied on a daily basis starts putting kind of an anger in you, I think. And then I saw Bruce Lee movie, Enter the Dragon. That was when I was 12. Took me 2 years to convince my parents to allow me to do martial art. She finally did. The beautiful neighbor girl was dating, she was like 20, and she was dating the cool guy in town, Xavier. This is his name, Xavier, you pronounce it like that in Dutch. And he kind of took me under his wing, and he told my parents, hey, listen, I'm training. I'll take him under my wing. There's no other kids. The adults are going to take care of him. Don't worry about it.
And let me just interject there for a minute, because you just said something that was interesting. You have this anger from the time that you're a young kid, because you have been picked on and picked on and picked on. We were talking about pain earlier in the podcast, and that kind of goes back to what I was saying is, like, obviously there's the physical pain of fighting, but it seems like a lot of these guys are dealing with some suppressed pain or trauma or emotion, and they're using fighting as a way to bottle that up or to handle that or to control it in a certain sense. Would you say that that's accurate?
That's very accurate. That's why they say, this is funny that you say that, because DJ used that quote. He was training 4 o'clock in the morning, and then he has a hashtag, it's only pain, it won't hurt. Mm-hmm. But that comes from me, that saying. But that's what I mean with that saying. It's only pain, it won't hurt. I mean, compared to mental pain, it's just pain. Who cares?